update after my update video that I just made public, because oops, I didn't make that one public. So right now, tryouts are done. They called Sean and I in separately, asked us questions. Hey, is this something you're still interested in? What are improvements that you think you can make? What are, you know, to make yourself stronger in this position? What do you think you could bring to this position? Do you think you can? You think you can do it? Because there's a quota. It being a commission job, there's you're supposed to hit 3 cars every day. I said, yeah, I definitely think I can. One of my biggest weaknesses is second guessing myself. What am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do now? That was something that they saw too. And I told them that's going to go away with experience. Every position I've had, and I've had a lot recently. I went from drivetrain technician, basically separating the engine from the transmission, pulling off all the small parts like the alternator, starter, power steering pump, all that stuff, to being a forklift operator and loader. They have a big loader there that has forks on it, operating that, to then being a parts puller, which basically you order a seat out of a car, we leave that seat in the car out in the 15 acres, and so you order that seat, I go out to the yard and pull it and then send it to you. To that, I guess I kind of just spoiled it, didn't I? I got the position. It's not going to start for a little bit, 3 to 4 weeks. They need to get somebody hired to replace me in the yard, and then get them all trained up and ready to go. I almost started crying there, because that position's why I'm here. That's why I'm still working for the company. I've had a couple other places I've worked for in the past beg me to come back for more money than even this position is paying. But knowledge. I thirst for knowledge. Knowledge is the one prep they cannot take from you. I don't remember if I said that in this last video. I know I've said it a couple times, but knowledge, your brain, you gotta stay strong, you gotta stay sharp, you gotta keep yourself going. You can't ever stop. You can't ever stop learning, or you go stagnant. And you gotta keep using what you learn too. An example of that is, I guess, I used to know a lot more Spanish because I worked with a lot of Hispanic people, and was practicing daily. I never took any foreign language classes in high school, but that's not how I learned anyways. It was all hands-on learning. That's how I learned, and that's one of the things that they told me why they gave me the promotion over him. We both had our strengths and we had our weaknesses, but what they were most impressed with is when I went from forklift and loader operator to parts puller, they didn't train me. They just said, okay, you got the tools, here's a packet of orders, go get them. Nobody showed me anything. I just went out there and I did it. Just taught myself as I was going along. There was a bit of Googling and watching some YouTube videos, like, I don't even know what this thing is. Because I was not, and I'm still not perfect, but I was not very mechanically knowledgeable before, which again is why I wanted this position. You do everything in this position. So you get to learn the ins and outs of every vehicle. And if you take something apart enough, in theory, you'll know how to put it back together. So, yeah, I got it. I got the job. Just want to, obviously, because I just made that last update video public, nobody was praying for this. I think I asked for it in there, but just everyone that's been keeping me in their thoughts and their prayers in general, thank you so much. Things have been tough. My other half stopped working her job because of stress. She was not doing good. A lot of depression, a lot of negative thoughts, a lot of mental struggle. And so she quit that job and got another one. And though the salary is more, she's actually getting less because she was getting bonuses at her last job that she's not getting at this job yet, because she actually doesn't have her own store yet. And I don't know if I've said it before, she worked for Jack in the Box as a district manager, and just being crapped on all the time, no matter what went wrong in any one of her stores. And she had as little as 7 at one point to as many as 10. Anything that happened was her fault. And anything that good that happened, she didn't get the credit for it. So it was always negative was her fault, always good was her boss's fault. So, or, you know, good job was her boss. So she left that. So we've been not struggling, but kind of basically struggling. Getting everything. We had to slow down on some of our buying things for future stuff. We just didn't have the extra funds. Started donating plasma again, which that's where I'm heading to now. And I even got a part-time job on the weekends for one of the guys that wanted to hire me back for a lot more. So, dude, I'll come back and work for you on the weekends, but I can't step away from this position. So I'm helping do remodels or even new construction, doing tile, granite, cabinets, that type of stuff. I worked for them a long time ago. It was a lot of fun, but there was some issues that caused me to step away. But looks like it didn't pause. Okay, so I got a phone call. But yeah, I forgot where I was at. But yeah, I love that job. Paid pretty well too. And his company's doing amazing. He's opened up, he's got like 3 local shops, plus here in Washington, plus one that opened up, I think he's got 1 or 2 down in California, and they're even talking about franchising out in New York now. You know, so he's doing pretty good. Tempting to go back, but some of those issues, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do permanent there. Nope. One, you know, there's no benefits as far as like medical, dental, optical, 401k. There's none of that stuff. I know I've said this a few times. I'm a libertarian. You do you. I don't care. Nice guy, but no. But one of the that was a big one. That was a big one. Nope. But another one was my paycheck started bouncing. Technically, that wasn't when I was working for him. They opened up a sister store with storefront and stuff like that. Somebody else was in charge of that one on paper, even though I was running everything. Yeah, my paycheck started bouncing. Red flag was when they said, hey, we're going to pay you half on paycheck, half in cash. I was like, oh, score, cool, less taxes. It was a big red flag that I missed. Yeah, had to move along out of that. But anyways, yeah, things have been a little bit tighter than comfortable. Some of the things that we've been able to do for the kids, we had to step back from. We were giving the girl, 2-year-old girl, who I have used as a camera girl several times, horse riding lessons, and we couldn't afford it. So I had to tell her over tears, not just hers, ours too, because it's something that she really wanted, that we had to step back for a little bit, because there's other more emergent priorities. So this will it won't be quite double, but it has potential of being double, if not more, based on my work. And I don't plan on letting anybody down. And whatsoever you do, do it wholeheartedly as unto the Father. I'm gonna make my money, and I'm gonna make them money while doing it. So, anyways, I just wanted to give you guys an update on the update of the update for the updates, and just yes, needed this break. It was starting to get discouraging. So, thank you everyone, and keep on rocking it.